Do you think that it's okay to discriminate against some people in society?
Yeah, we discriminate all the time against all sorts of
absolutely.
people for a variety of reasons. For instance, when I go to McDonald's, I'm discriminated against trying to go into the play place. They won't let me in because I'm too old.
But not black people, right? That's not.
I think black people.
No, I think black people should be allowed in the play place. Radical position, but I do believe that. I think black children should be allowed in.
Yeah. Tristan, do you believe that God knows all things?
Yeah, absolutely. God is omniscient.
Does God know what it feels like to take?
I watched the original debate when it happened, but it's been so long that I forgot a lot of it. But I remember it being an absolutely hilarious experience. So this debate is supposed to be Destiny's best debate ever. It's even titled that right here, Destiny's best debate ever, where it's also really, really funny. It's a funny debate. It's one of his best debates. And the guy he's debating is just really, really, really bad at getting a point across and really, really, really bad at responding to questions. And Destiny gets as memey as he possibly can in a debate. Now, this is not the full debate. The full debate is like almost 2 hours, and I'm not sitting down and watching this for 2 hours. So instead, this person on the internet, DGG Clips, which is, you know, a DGG fan clipper YouTube account, clipped this 7 months ago into a 22-minute compilation of the best moments of the debate. So for those of you who don't know, they're debating topics like the Great Reset and, you know, globalism and topics like that's like the topic of the debate. And the big problem of this interaction is Destiny found it was very difficult to have this guy answer questions. And, you know, I could like try to explain all the nuances of this debate, but I think it's best to just show it to you guys. And I'm happy I get an opportunity to revisit this debate because this debate was funny, man. Okay, let's watch.
You can read Klaus Schwab's book, COVID-19, The Great Reset, which actually proposes that we redefine our very humanity. So you think it's a good idea to redefine our humanity? Oh, you're not even here. My argument's not even worth listening to. You just walk away. Yeah, so.
Okay, I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. I just want to policy something. I don't need like all of this. You just did this for like 20 minutes.
You didn't even listen to what I just said.
I listened to like half of it, and I can guess the other half.
Oh, you can guess the other half.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right, so can you go ahead and tell me what's good about stakeholder capitalism?
When I hear people talk about stakeholder
Excuse me, let me speak.
Oh, you just asked me a question. I'm sorry, my bad.
I didn't finish.
You have to let him respond.
No, he didn't finish. He didn't finish.
Destiny does get to respond. Tristan,
Yeah, I didn't finish asking the question. I haven't asked the question yet.
Okay.
Let me ask the question. All right.
What is a stakeholder? What do you mean when you say that?
You're the one who said it's a good idea.
I just asked you. Hold on, wait, hold on, wait. Oh my God, hold on. I'm just asking you a question. I don't need you to give me a speech or ask me 20 questions when I ask you a question.
What is a stakeholder?
Yeah.
Is an ill-defined concept that Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum propose for this new global economic system.
Okay.
That's the best part. He doesn't even know it's ill-defined.
Stakeholders, they say, are the planet. Hey, shut up and let me finish. They say that the stakeholders are the planet, you, the people, right? Right. How are you going to be a stakeholder in this?
I'm a member of the planet, right? So I am a stakeholder.
You're a member of the planet. And what is the planet?
Are we doing flat Earth as well? This debate? Fuck. I have to.
Yeah. And who
even the
defines
purpose of that
who defines
question?
what's good? Who defines what's good for the planet? You think you're going to have a say in that?
Well, so when the government,
you're
not going to let me answer. You're just going to keep rambling. Is that?
I'm trying to finish my question.
No. You're not finishing a question. You're asking a question. You're steamrolling after to give the impression that you have like more authority in the conversation than you do.
In this global,
Actually, I'm just going to talk over you. Okay. So you're asking me, how do you have any impact on a corporation?
Tristan,
Productive free market.
I'm sorry, man. I'm
of
sorry I had
ideas.
to do that. I had to mute the mic. There's too much chaos. You have to chill out for just a second. If you ask a question, you've got to give them a chance to respond to it, man.
Formulating the question.
Okay, finish formulating the question.
In your stakeholder capitalism, which you say is so great, how will you have a say?
Gotcha. So the way that we do this is elect people to Congress or to your state or local governments for how you want these types of things negotiated. So an example of this might be as part of the negotiations for large multilateral trade agreements.
Might be.
Okay?
So you're just gonna speculate on how you might, in a hypothetical situation, have a say in this.
Okay, I'll tell you how you have a say in this then.
Wait, okay, the thing that's interesting is he is saying that there's a new global system that is ill-defined, right? And so Destiny is trying to give an example on how in a representative democracy, you can have a say in this new global order that he is saying that it's going to be established. and he's giving that example, and he's angry that this is how it might have a say, right? It's, what was his question? Did he just want, this is exactly how it's going to go? Is he supposed to come out here and be like, hey, that thing that you said is ill-defined? Well, I have a perfectly defined way on how we're going to have representation. He himself admitted that it's ill-defined. So yes, he does have to speculate to a certain degree. God, this debate is really good. I really like rewatching this, man. This Supercut's good.
When you, so it can be through protesting, for instance. So all
protesting, okay, yeah. If you're going to protest,
can you tell me what happened to the Keystone? Can you tell me what happened to the Keystone Pipeline or the Dakota Pipeline? Yeah, I didn't think so. So shut the fuck up, right? You can have impacts over what goes on in your environment. There have been massive projects that have been canceled. Can I finish a single thing?
I would much prefer that we had perhaps timed responses.
Yeah, we can do that. But when you ask a question, Tristan, at least give your opponent 15 seconds
I've given
to lay
them plenty
the
of time to answer the question.
Okay, now I'm a stakeholder in the show, and now I'm going to vote on the show to have input. Okay, there's an example. I vote that we move to time response then because this guy can't handle back and forth.
Okay,
right?
we'll start with you, Destiny.
Go ahead.
I don't even know what. So the example was, how do we have inputs on what thing? Was it is your name Destiny too? What did labor have to look like overseas? Part of the people that had a seat at that conversation were local labor unions. For instance, like the AFL-CIO. That's an example of being a stakeholder in other businesses, and it's an example of how we can achieve something that legislatively.
All right.
You're
okay,
up.
cool. So that was a non-answer and completely ancillary to what we're actually talking about here. It's funny because I came in here to actually have like a discussion and a debate. Now, it seems to me like you come into this debate just to debate, which is why you completely tune out several of my responses. So, and let me get the exact quote from Klaus Schwab.
Fusing
here.
our digital and biological identities. What does that mean? That's my
Ask
question.
me, what is the?
Yeah.
Let me find the.
You said this. You uttered this phrase like 5 times. Fusing our digital and biological identities.
Excuse me. I gave a 25-minute exposition of what this worldview is. I just gave a 25-minute presentation on exactly that. So to say I don't understand the worldview here. And we
to be clear, you don't know what this is. You have to go find the quote, right? Okay.
Excuse me?
To be clear, you don't know what that means. Fusing our digital and biological identities. You just think it's bad, but you don't know what it is. Just
no, I didn't
sure
say I don't know what it means.
Well, then why do you need to go and find the quote? Why can't you just tell me in your own words what it means?
Here, why don't you? All right, listen. Can you slow down for a second?
I'm not here to debate Klaus Schwab. I'm here to
you're
debate
not here
Tristan.
To debate.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not here to debate Klaus Schwab. I'm here to talk to you, dude.
So here it is. Okay, you ready to listen? You gonna keep your headphones on this time? You gonna stay and listen?
Hit the play button.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, I hope we get this other guy. This Klaus Schwab guy sounds like an interesting dude. Maybe I should just talk to him next time instead of like his proselytizer or whatever.
Okay, so
wait, you're actually playing me a video? Holy shit! I'm sorry.
You want to hear the quote, right? You have the Ministry of Defense from the UK with a recent white paper, human
Okay, can I make a quick request?
The dawn of a new phenomenon. All right, look, if you're just going to interrupt,
you're like
every
playing
time,
videos and rambling. I just want to be like really concise.
No, I'm not playing videos and rambling. First of all, that's not what I'm doing.
I just want to pull back for a second and just chill. Yeah. Okay, I'm just curious, Tristan. Like, what's like your favorite TV show? Like, do you like Game of Thrones or are you into?
No, I'm here to debate the Great Reset. I'm not here to play pretend friend. Oh, you want to talk about Game of Thrones?
Okay, but so right now, one of two things is happening. Okay, either one.
You have no arguments.
Yeah, so either one, you are actually like experiencing psychosis right now, and you've completely broken from reality. In which case, nothing I say is going to get through to you. Or two, you're just somehow just got off on the wrong foot, and we're literally not connecting on anything
I
we're
couldn't
saying.
care less. I'm here to actually debate. I'm here to actually debate.
But you're not
straw man out. You're describing.
Okay, you're not debating. No, we're not debating right now. Okay, I don't even know. I don't even know what your. I don't know what your position is on anything because every time
I stated my position for 25 minutes at the beginning. You want me to state it again? Why don't you just call me psychotic again, then ask me what?
I didn't. I said the second option is maybe we're just like too heated.
Yeah. Because you won't let the conversation actually get started.
Conversations are two-way streets. We have to be able to understand each other's points and then respond to those points. Okay,
dude. If this was a formal debate, you lost 3 minutes into it, man.
Dude, I look. This I'm kind of saying something obvious here. The dude can't shut up and can't stop and just let Destiny speak for like a nanosecond. But the thing that I always get about these debates is, and I've had this interaction with people before, if people in the middle of a debate have to declare their victory in a debate, that almost always means that they look fucking terrible, that they're not good at what they're doing, they're not getting their point across, and they're making a clown of themselves. I have yet to see a single time where somebody in a debate says, I won the debate, and then afterwards, once it's all said and done, you could actually watch that debate and be like, oh yeah, they made the better points. It's never happened.
This is so, you're throwing out ad hominems, making false equivalent statements. You're using every logical fallacy you can get your hands on, and you're refusing to actually debate. Do you have a question?
Yeah, I keep trying to ask it, and then you keep interjecting. All right, can I ask it?
Ask a question.
Okay, so my question is, what is biosurveillance?
You want me to do my introduction again, and then we just close this out?
Holy
Because
Christ, no, please. All I'm asking you is like...
yeah. All right, listen. Here's one example.
By the way, they didn't play the intro here. I saw the intro in the original debate. It was like 25 minutes. It was like a ridiculously long intro. It was like he was reading a fucking book.
Example and play.
Can we just focus on this one thing instead of like...
No, you asked. I'm answering your question, dude.
We're not gonna... Okay, we're just gonna keep rambling.
No, here at the Washington Post.
Out that's totally legitimate to do.
So in talking about this device, do you think this device is a good thing or a bad thing?
That's not my argument.
No, but he's just
The argument
asking
is not
for
that
a...
this device is good or bad. The argument is a comprehensive...
Tristan,
great
you're the professional, and Tristan,
definition.
Tristan,
Read
you're the...
that, right? Now, you want to zoom in on one aspect? That's fine. We can talk about this.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm not trying to straw man, escalate, whatever, ad hominem, okay? What I'm trying to ask is, what are some examples of these smaller actions that are being taken where you see that and you're like, that thing right there?
You're just trying to state my position for me again. Now, I'm not here for you to make up a position for me and then tear down that position. That's called a straw man, right? So you didn't actually listen to my introduction, which is very clear here.
So normally I would like do the analysis after. I don't know how to I don't know if I can get through to this guy at all. I have no idea. I don't know what I can say. I feel like he's crazy, like he's psychotic. I have no idea. I don't know how to get through.
Right, so this is what I came here to debate. They have articles where they talk about we need a new social contract.
Sure, so what are they proposing that's bad? What are they proposing that you don't agree with?
So do you think that this is a good idea to have a new social contract?
Why are you answering my questions with questions? I'm just asking you. I don't know what the fuck you even think is bad about this. I have no idea what your position is.
They don't even clearly state what they want this new social contract.
Okay, if they don't even have a clear statement for what it is, then why the fuck do you care about it?
We're talking about the biggest corporations in the world, right?
So
when you say something, hold on,
really quick.
By the way, I've never seen somebody complain or talk about the Great Reset and then they ended up being a normal person. I do want to put that out there. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. None of them normal people.
Listen. When you say
Pedro, stop cutting him off. Jesus fucking Christ, what's wrong with you? I'm sorry, Tristan. Go ahead.
All right, so
Chill, guy. I just wanted to try and put it back on track. So you both, it seems like here you both agree.
Let me ask a question. There's so many logical fallacies that you just used, and when I call out your logical fallacies, you interrupt and you scream, "These are debate bro tactics."
Somebody in site chat just said this is dark Michael Tracy, and that image will never leave my mind now.
Okay.
Dude, this is how a debate works. If this was a formal debate, you lost it about 15 times over, dude.
But it wasn't.
What you have to do, your job as a debater, is to breadcrumb him into the cave of knowledge.
No. My job as a debater is to end the debate.
Cave of knowledge.
Defeat.
Okay.
You can't even.
I'm Catholic for this conversation. That's my meta-ethical position. Okay. Okay. Where do you want to go from here? I went to Catholic school for 12 years. Okay. We studied the catechism. We did all of our shit. I went to a Jesuit fucking all boys high school. Okay.
But you argue just like a Jesuit. So, anyways, this is the debate is actually over, Destiny. You lost the debate, dude. This is done. You're right. So if you want to debate someone else in the future about the Great Reset and play these stupid little games and why would I allow you to continue this? Why would I allow you? You've lost.
Dylan, are you a corpo simp? Is this because I'm making fun of this guy? Let me be clear. This guy is actively going to make me in favor of the Great Reset for just how terrible he is at having a conversation with somebody. So I could, like, somebody could be arguing the best position in the world and just be so terrible at it that it can push you in the other direction. And that is what he's actively doing right now. He's actively pushing me away from the cave of knowledge and not breadcrumbing me in, as using Pedro's terms.
Lost the debate. It's over, dude.
So do you think that two people can only have a conversation about policy if they have the same meta-ethical grounding?
We're having a conversation about ethics and morality. That's where the debate is gone.
Did you hear my question? Can you repeat my question to me?
This is not how you debate, dude. You don't.
This is insane, dude.
I don't even know.
Dude, I know a girl that you two would be perfect for each other.
You're all over the place, man. I don't know. It seems you keep like moving your jaw all around. It kind of seems like you might be on some sort of drugs. It's kind of strange.
I feel like some drugs would help you a great deal. You should check out some great antipsychotics that are available in the United States. Something to bridge you back to the real world, maybe.
Can we get back to those facts? What do you think about, for instance, what this guy Schwab said?
Look, dude, this is you're not debating in good faith. You're not even debating.
Yeah, I'm the one in bad faith.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This guy's lost about 5 times over. I've given him examples of the.
But you won't take a position on anything. You just tell me what the Santa Claus guy is fucking saying.
This is the silliest.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous, dude. You clearly come in bad faith.
Absolutely.
You say, all right.
I don't know what remote control means. You understand that you have to.
You don't know what remote control means? Okay, great. Displaying really exaggerated emotional states physically, what is good and what is bad are determined by God, right?
Okay, so here's my question. Okay, that's what you answered.
You don't want to let me answer. You won't let me answer.
Jesus, dude,
you don't
take
actually
so
let
long.
me
God,
answer.
fuck. You want to keep rambling? Go ahead.
Come on.
You're just rambling. You understand?
You've actually denied
Okay.
objective truth.
So Tristan, here's my question.
Morality.
Tristan, I have just one question for you, okay? Kim, why do you think murder is good? And he says, because God told me. How do you resolve that disagreement?
Dude, this is the stupidest.
So the reason he's asking this question is because this person he's debating right now is a very hardcore religious person. And if you ask him why he believes anything, he'll just say God, right? And a lot of times I've found that people who can't like think for themselves, like, and I'm not saying this about every religious person, but a lot of people who can't think for themselves or can't reach their own conclusions just go for the Bible for literally everything. Like if you ask them, like, do you support the death penalty? Well, the Bible said that. Like they go through everything. It's just Bible. And if you were to take the Bible away from them, they would just not know what to do in the world. If they were born in like some village in the middle of nowhere without the Bible, they would just like, I don't know, just jump in a river and drown themselves from all the moral quandaries that they would face on a daily basis and couldn't deal with.
Because God told me. How do you resolve that disagreement?
Dude, this is the stupidest hypothetical. That's not an argument at all. Dude, can you do that again? That was really
Sure.
fun.
I'll repeat the question to you. Both say that they've received revelation through God. How do you resolve that disagreement and figure out who's right and who's wrong?
All right, so
Chill.
By the way, he says this is a crazy question, but this happens all the time. Like, this literally happens between Christians, Muslims, Jews, Buddhists, like literally everyone who has a different religious outlook than someone else, is that they all believe they have the true revelation from God. So this isn't even like, oh, this is a crazy scenario. This is something that's happening right now in the world.
Chill, guy. I just.
the debate was over 15 different times in this conversation.
So I just want to draw everybody's attention to the fact that this is the final question where Tristan will be done. He's shut down now.
Oh, am I allowed to speak now, or is Mr. Methy Mouth gonna be able to steamroll me again and go on an incoherent ramble while telling me that I'm rambling? Okay, so. When you're talking about ethics, when you're talking about morality, we were created in the image and likeness of God, and through the fall and through the noetic effects of sin, we can't just make claims about what we believe humanity is just from simply observing humanity without revelation, right? So
what he is saying is basically, I can't believe anything without the Bible.
You can't. He's not even listening. So,
Go ahead, Dad.
Yeah, so my question was, how do you resolve a disagreement between two people that say that they're both inspired by God?
what matters is what is objectively true. How can two people argue and determine what is true within that framework?
And I think that a demon...
Like, how do you like find out what's objective true? Do you do the God test? Where you're like, how about we have a battle of the gods? God, kill him. And the other person says, God, kill him. And whoever dies first is like the true God. Like, how would you figure out who's true or not? It's not like you can just like, oh, I put the Bible in like acid and it stayed, so this is the true faith. Like, there's not a test for that. So you have to, there's a reason why he follows his faith, right?
Can two people argue and determine what is true within that framework?
And I think that a demon has revealed these things to you to mislead you. And
Where do you want to go with this now, Destiny?
it sounds like an ad-hom, but I think you're legitimately psychotic. I don't know what to say.
You said you don't believe that good, bad, right, and wrong objectively exist. Then you call me psychotic. So, anyways, do you have any more questions about my initial statement, my opening statement, which was comprehensive, which...
You can finish, man. You can finish.
So, again, he's not even listening now. And then you're like, oh, I just can't hear all this. It's like you lose memory of what I'm actually answering. I've got like about 5 more minutes of patience.
Yeah.
Dude, You haven't even read Klaus Schwab's book, COVID-19, The Great Reset. Bro, let's go back to talking about Game of Thrones, bro. Like, let's just slow it down.
I haven't read it either. I'm not sufficiently qualified to react to this debate.
Talk about like your favorite.
I mean, everybody's read it. I mean, it was like, I mean, when it came out, it was flying off the shelves. I mean, it was flying off the shelf. It was like everybody was into it, man. It was like the new Twilight.
Curious. Do you think that dinosaurs and humans were on the planet at the same time? I'm just asking.
Bro, do you think that like dinosaurs and humans were? Do you think people hunted dinosaurs? That'd be so.
I'm
cool,
just curious.
Dude. This is ridiculous. That has nothing to do with the debate.
Wait, now, okay, I didn't believe that he thought that like humans rode on dinosaurs, but now that he refused to answer the questions, I kind of feel like maybe he actually does believe that humans rode on dinosaurs. I'm starting to think, wait, does he actually believe that?
Did this debate go like you thought it would go?
He steamrolled the whole time. He incessantly used logical fallacies. And when I brought up his logical fallacies, he goes, debate bro tactics. I don't even know what that means. Debate bro tactics. I mean, this guy has been the snakiest debater that I've ever seen. Obviously, I prepared for this. My opening statement was comprehensive. Listen again to the beginning of this so-called debate, which wasn't actually a debate. He conceded the debate.
Somebody in chat just said Tristan won. Can you ban them from my chat? Because I feel you should be spending more time off of Twitch and more time maybe, I don't know, touching grass. If you watch this and you believe that Tristan won, if that's your takeaway from this, I don't think you should be able to interact with other humans. I think you should be in a padded cell.
About 10 times.
Don't actually ban them. Let them stay, okay? Because the Twitch chat of DylanBurns TV basically is a padded cell.
He doesn't even believe in truth. So like, it's been bad faith the whole time from him.
Tristan.
Who I think has talked more. Yeah. I don't know. I don't have a timing. It feels like when you speak, it feels like incredibly excruciatingly long periods of time.
I'm just asking you a question. Who do you think spoke more?
I'm just asking a question. Who do you think spoke more, and why do you think that's important?
I'm just saying how keyed in you are to reality.
Yeah,
just curious.
What's your favorite game of
Sorry, go ahead. What's the?
Do you like French fries? I like hot dogs, dude.
Somebody did the polling afterward, and Tristan talked more than 2 times more than that. I think it was like 2.5 times. I forget the exact amount. It was like a crazy amount of speaking time to say absolutely nothing.
Is that cool? Yeah. Okay.
What was the?
Yeah. So you don't think that overpopulation is a good thing? I mean, people like Bill Gates, who are proposing this global identification system, are also developing remote control microchip implantable technologies for birth control, right? People who, is that, what's funny about that? I mean, I've proven that's an objective.
You pretended to ask me a question and you used it to monologue again. You're like a soliloquy machine. It's just funny to me. Sorry, go ahead. Don't worry about me laughing.
So yeah. Just, okay. Just, no, okay. So Bill.
Yeah, you can interact with it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Why should black people be a protected class?
I mean, do you want like the legal theory? Do you want the moral theory, or
do you think that it's okay to discriminate against some people in society?
Yeah, we discriminate all the time against all sorts of people for a variety of reasons. For instance, when I go to McDonald's, I'm discriminated against trying to go into the play place. They won't let me in because I'm too old.
But not black people, right? That's not.
I think black people.
No, I think black people should be allowed in the play place. Radical position, but I do believe that. I think black children should be allowed in.
Allowed in McDonald's, yeah. You're using the word incorrectly because you don't know what it means. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I did. I do know.
You
what
didn't.
Means.
I asked you and to define it. You couldn't. But go ahead.
Tristan, did dinosaurs and humans exist at the same time? How old do you think the
That's
Earth
a chat.
is?
Hey, that's a viewer question. So he has to answer it. That's not a Destiny question. That's a viewer question.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean about dinosaurs.
He doesn't know that question.
Doesn't know what a dinosaur is.
Was Jurassic Park non-fiction or fiction? That's the question.
Yeah, it's a very cool atheist question. Is Jurassic Park non-fiction? The atheist literally lives in a...
So I believe, okay, to be clear, I now believe he thinks that human beings like rode on the back of T-Rexes, because his refusal to answer the question can only come from the fact that he knows if he says that yes, human beings and dinosaurs lived at the same time, everybody would laugh at him because that's just so provably false.
Fantasy world, right? Created by Hollywood of a mythologized reality with this made up, freaking...
It's like the fucking Matrix.
Yeah, so that's a very atheist perspective.
Fucking A, bro.
To Destiny, are you willing to have a debate or discussion with Jay Dyer about the subject of the Great Reset.
Wait, fuck. Was that addressed to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll talk to literally any other person besides this guy about the Great Reset, sure. Because
All right,
the
and we would
conversation is
love to host
guaranteed to
that
go
on the
better.
Crucible. It's
Wait,
$3.
Can I ask one question real quick about that in terms
Go
of the
for it,
God
sir.
thing?
Yeah.
Tristan, do you believe that God knows all things?
Yeah, absolutely. God is omniscient.
Does God know what it feels like to take a dick in the ass?
I mean, just again proving how demonic and
I'm just curious because
disgusting
you said God has knowledge of all things, right? Does
this. I mean, again,
There it is. There's the moment.
Complete disgust. Complete disgusting blasphemy coming, and it's not surprising, you know. I mean, it's just absolutely sad.
So sad.
But no, God, he did not engage in sodomy, degeneracy, and any of that.
But he is omniscient, so he knows what it's like. He doesn't have to engage in it. He doesn't need the experience to reveal the knowledge. He should know.
Yeah, he's giving it to you,
Yeah.
Tristan. Just you gotta find the delineation point.
No, I mean, there's no answer to that. He's
Well, the
gonna
answer is
blast
yes.
it.
God is omniscient. Therefore, he knows what it's like to take a big, juicy cock right up the ass. Absolutely.
But it sure sounds like you do, doesn't it? I mean, the fact that you think about these things and you think about them so much that you actually speak of them. Yeah, Destiny, you got some really highbrow and highly intelligent fans there, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. You got.
Well,
a
okay.
nice,
Can I elucidate?
Destiny,
for
really
that question?
quick, can I interact?
Does God also know what it's like to fuck somebody in the ass? Because he would know both parts of it, right? If he's omniscient.
Yeah, Destiny. I have to ask,
you
man.
what actually runs this guy. What actually runs this guy's life? What actually runs this guy's mind? What a great way to finish it. What a winner, man.
I am sorry. It was a degenerate question. I was possessed by a demon. My bad.
Tristan, how old is the Earth? How old do you think the Earth is, Tristan?
How you want that in days or hours?
I think in like thousands of years would be good.
According to science, how old is the Earth, and how do we know that?
Damn, he's just dodging all the questions, man.
You want me to tell you how old the Earth is? You want me to tell you how God created the Earth?
It was a question from chat. He's been asked a question in different ways 3 or 4 times. He can't keep diverting it. He has to answer it.
Well, the question was how old the Earth was, so I imagine that's probably.
Yeah, like my like if you would ask me, I'd be like, I don't know, probably more than billions, right? It's pretty old. It's pretty damn old. It's way before human beings got here. That's what I would say if somebody asked me.
What they wanted.
How old is the Earth, Destiny?
My understanding is the Earth is around like 4.5 billion years old.
How do you know that?
There's a whole bunch of I think radio isometric techniques that they use to study like carbon decay and shit to try to make estimates on. And then there's
Dude, if somebody would have asked me that, I wouldn't know what to say, man. The fact that you had that on hand's impressive. I hate science.
How do you know that carbon dating is accurate?
How do you know any of the Bible is accurate? Do you speak Hebrew?
How do you know that carbon
Yeah, I
dating
didn't
is
think
accurate?
so. So, all right, what's next?
Orthodox Church is the church that gave us the scriptures, and those scriptures are a part of holy tradition.
How do you know they weren't mistranslated?
Because of holy tradition.
Damn, that's
That's not an answer.
And we have manuscripts going all the way back.
Well, you don't, because you can't read those, so you don't know about that.
No, we do. I mean, I'm a member of the body of Christ.
Yeah, but you can't read any of that scripture, so you have no fucking idea, right?
No, I can read that.
Literally, those scriptures could talk about Jesus Christ deep throating and getting spit roasted all day long, and you'd have no idea. You can't read that
I mean,
language,
yeah,
right?
this is just the most.
You have no idea.
The most low tier
Wait,
and spiteful.
for those scriptures, are any of those scriptures older than like 6,000 years?
Wait. If I just interrupt you and speak really fastly, and then say blasphemous, disgusting things.
Excuse me, sir. You're engaged in an ad hominem straw man fallacy right now.
All right,
Excuse me.
gentlemen, moving forward,
Wait, can you answer this? Does God know what it's like to touch a frog? Just to touch him. Not like inappropriately.
moving forward. Okay, we have. Did we live at the same time as humans? And that was a donation from dinosaurs for $5. So you can see why I read it that way.
You're gonna have to tell me that.
Dinosaurs, we appreciate your $5 donation. We very much appreciate that.
For us. We want to know: did dinosaurs live with humans?
Dude, he asked him like 7 times. Just say no or yes.
You sit behind a computer.
Oh my
so it's
God.
ridiculous.
Hey. Big Nick, thank you so much for the raid of 13. I appreciate it.
Answer it, dinosaurs.
Okay. Moving along. Let me just post it.
And take off your shirt, Destiny. Your physique is inferior to mine, therefore your argument is moot. Or Destiny, you're a stupid fat. Therefore, your
Whoa!
argument
Chill!
is
Come on. We gotta within TOS. Man.
That is not
Oh, that's
okay.
within TOS.
Damn.
No, it isn't.
Now,
I didn't know that was not.
to be fair, literally.
I'm not saying that that's inherently the case. I'm just like, if someone were to say like Destiny's a degenerate.
Oh,
so his-
okay, I love you guys. It's been fun. I gotta dip on out. All right, rip on. I have to. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I can't risk. Ever. I'm not gonna sit around and see if he does it like a second or third time.
God. Oh my God. This convo is great, man. This convo is fantastic. Ah, fuck, you're watching this convo. It's one of my favorite. I had to watch this compilation on stream because I stumbled upon this mega cut. And the thing is, that debate's great, but the debate's so long and so boring in the middle because the dude just can't stop fucking yapping. And so I'm happy somebody did a super cut of it so I can enjoy every second of it. Thank you, Steven.
This guy is actually. I think he was actually crazy. I don't know how to talk to people that are like I don't know how to talk to people that are like that. I don't know how to talk to people that are like that. I just don't know.
Fair enough.
Holy shit. You only said it because you lost 20 times?
True.
But it didn't seem like there was anything I could do to actually have a conversation with the person. I feel like I tried. Like, you come on, dude, fuck off.
True. True.